Good afternoon, dear friend. My name is Camille Azaif. Today I'm going to talk about a national party in Brazil. The name of the party I'm going to talk about is São João or Junina do Brasil Party. Let's have the party today with the Brazilian people. June Party in Brazil. June festivities in Brazil are, in essence, multicultural. Although the format in which we know them today originated in the festivities of popular saints in Portugal, the Festa de Santo Antonio, the Festa de São João and the Festa de São Pedro e São Paulo mainly. The music and the instruments used, cavaquinho, accordion, triangle or furinos, rico, etc., are at the base of Portuguese popular and folk music and were brought to Brazil by settlers and immigrants from the sister country. The rustic clothes or saloias are a clear reference to the rural people who mainly inhabited the northeast of Brazil, and one can find many similarities in the rustic way of dressing in Brazil in Portugal. Likewise, the decorations with which the festivals are decorated began in Portugal, along with the novelties that, at the time of the discoveries, the Portuguese brought from Asia, such as paper ornaments, hot air balloons and gunpowder. Although balloons have been banned in many places in Brazil, they are used in the city of Porto in Portugal with great abundance, and the sky fills with thousands of them throughout the night. The dance of ribbons and the stick of tallow, typical of the June festivals in Brazil, originate from the Iberian Peninsula. Realization. See a production narrator, Camille Azaif. São João de Caruaru, in Pernambuco, is the largest outdoor regional party in the world according to Guinness World Records. Scenographic city of Parque do Povo in O Maior São João do Mundo, in Campina Grande, Paraíba, in Brazil. It received the name Junina, initially called Jonina, from São João, because it happens in the month of June. In addition to Portugal, the tradition came from other Christianized European countries from which immigrant communities come from the mid-19th century. Even earlier, however, the festival had already been brought to Brazil by the Portuguese and was soon incorporated into the customs of indigenous and Afro-Brazilian populations. The great changes in the contemporary artistic concept resulted in the adaptation and updating of these parties, in which non-traditional rhythms and bands to those typically experienced are added to the grids and schedules of regional festivals, encouraging greater interest from new audiences. This has been the bed of several festivities to please everyone, not forgetting June customs. There are, for example, the parties in the interior of Bahia, such as Ibicuí, Amargosa and Santo Antonio de Jesus, which, despite the inclusion of new programs, does not leave aside the northeastern culture of Foro, known as Pé de Serra, on June commemoration days. The Brazilian feast of São João is typical of the northeast region. As it is an arid region, the northeast annually thanks São João Batista, but also São Pedro, for the rains that have fallen on the crops. Due to the favorable time for harvesting corn, foods made from corn are part of the tradition, such as hominy, pamonha, munguza, cooked corn, popcorn and corn cake. Also typical dishes of the parties are rice pudding, cornbread, coconut candy, sweet mouthful, quentão, mulled wine, peanut butter, sweet potato, peanut cake, cake pinion, etc. Before continuing, we have the new brands of New Time like Big L Liberty, Redemptor, Salvation alongside the old brands of our production. The place where the now goes back to the party. Most of the June festivities are called Arraial, a large open-air space, fenced or not, where tents are erected solely for the event, or an existing shed with premises already built and adapted for the party. Generally, the fair is decorated with colored paper flags, balloons and coconut or bamboo straw. In the camps, quadrilhas, foros, auctions, bingos and matutos take place. Locations: Brazilian June Party, with colorful flags and square dancers, photographed in Salvador. These festivals are very common in Portugal and are not exclusive to the São João festival. They are part of popular tradition in general. In these parties, there are immense similarities between Brazil and Portugal, but not only. In Africa and Asia, Macau, India, Malaysia, in the Christian community. The Portuguese left a strong mark on this tradition of popular saints. Currently, the festivities held in cities in the north and northeast of Brazil boost the local economy. Examples include Senhor do Bonfim, Santo Antonio de Jesus and Cruz das Almas in Bahia, Aracaju in Sergipe, Caruaru, Petrolina and Arcoverde in Pernambuco, Campina Grande in Paraíba, Mossoró in Rio Grande do Norte, Juazeiro do Norte and Maracanã in Ceará, São Luís in Maranhão, and Cometa in Para, among others. Caruaru and Campina.
Realization, Sea Production, and the working of Camille Azef.